Hey guys, how y'all doing? I feel like we've been doing video after video after video tonight, but I did want to come on and say um, the little missing case of little Dane Paulsen was a day 4, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, they spoke this afternoon, did a little press conference, the sheriff and some other ones, and expressed how the parents are so brokenhearted. No Amber Alert being put out. We have to really look at all that as what it is, right? They felt like this child just wandered off, and the only thing that throws me off of that is the car in the beginning. Now, I understand an Amber Alert wasn't needed because the car was tracked down so fast, but and still, all in all, you would think that an Amber Alert, as soon as they heard about the suspicious vehicle, would have been put out. But evidently, look how fast they tracked it down, like quick, guys. So, looking at the photos of the home, looking at the trail, looking at all that, oh, it's just so close to that water. And that water is so cold. And the rumors about a sweatshirt and this, that, and the other, I don't know about any of that. I don't. Suppose if they had a golden retriever, or I don't know what's going on. Maybe a pit bull was brought up too. I don't know what all it was, but a lot of people are speculating that maybe a dog got, that would have been blood all over the place if he'd have gotten attacked by a dog. That would have been, they would have found that right away in the yard. But I'm wondering, the canines and everything were used, but was the scent only down that little trail to the river and that's where the scent stopped? Or, I don't know, it's just not a lot being put out yet. I know it's early, and they're learning on some of these cases to slow down speculation, is not put out too much up front, right? And the less you put out, the less they have the less that people speculate on. So I did want to just, keep this little man in our prayers. It's extremely cold weather. It's it's just not looking good, guys. I hate to say that. I hate to be the bearer of the bad news, but after this many days and nights in that cold, there's just no way. No one without the proper clothing attire could survive that. My faith is still so strong. Y'all know that. I pray to God this little boy's found okay, that he's just hurt and he fell down, or he's in a hole or something and he's okay. But they're searching a lot of that river, and that's scary. And if the dogs didn't track him on land further than that trail, then they have no choice but to look in that water. But it's got to be devastating. There's so many searchers for such a small area. So many people have come out to help, which is truly a blessing and amazing. So to everyone that's helping search for this little man, thank all of y'all from the bottom of our hearts, right? And I know the family thanks y'all. And just keep the faith, keep the prayers, right? That's all we can do at this point. And it's just scary. It's scary to think about how many times this little guy play in that yard by himself and nothing bad happened, right? How many, I'm sure he plays outside a lot, right? Well, I don't know what the weather, maybe he doesn't get an opportunity to play outside a lot, but during the cold months, right? But man, so tough to think about. Like at 2, sometimes they just wander off, and it's heartbreaking as it is. That's why I think maybe fences, gating, some kind of area around your yard where he cannot get out. At 2, he's not most likely not going to climb a 6-foot fence, right? If you'd have had a 6-foot chain link fence or something around that property with a lock gate. And they might have that, I don't know. And if he got out through all that, then that's even scarier. But it didn't look to me like there was a lot of fencing around that area, especially being so close to the water. And who knows, maybe they had taught him a lot about don't go near that, and maybe just this particular day something caught his eye and drug him that way. I don't know. Sometimes it can take the smallest thing sometimes for a little kid. Like a bird could have flown, a red bird or something, beautiful bird or a squirrel or something he could have saw and just went after it, right? We don't know. He's only 2. We do know it's heartbreaking. And our prayers need to be for him and his family. Like, they deserve answers. They deserve this little man to be found, right? It's just, usually when these happen, the outcome is not great. And it's actually very devastating. So I pray that we're wrong. I pray that he is okay and he's out there and they're going to find him. I want to believe that. And then part of me feels like if he did make it to that water, not saying that he went in on his own, he could have tripped, he could have stumbled, he could have fell down the bank. I don't know how steep it is. I don't know any of that. And then that water being so freezing cold, and his little body just 40 pounds plus, just a little 40 pounds, he's just small. And having a sweatshirt and a hoodie and all that on and blue jeans, that's just a lot of weight if you get wet. So I don't know. I really don't. I just pray that they find this young man. I really do. And I think all of us should be praying hard for this little man, and I think we are. Hopefully they find him, and hopefully he's okay. Don't know what the outcome will be. It's scary, but hopefully we'll know something, and maybe they'll be able to figure it all out. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch on it for a little bit and just, keep awareness alive, keep his little face out there, and keep the prayers up. Anyway, guys, trigger warnings times 100 million, and allegedly, these are my opinions. So we'll see what happens. Prayers, I'll keep y'all updated. If anything comes out on it, I'll let y'all know, guys. All right, y'all be good, be safe. We love y'all, guys. We'll talk tomorrow. All right, I got to work, so it'll be a little different, but we'll talk tomorrow, guys. All right, bye.